Welcome back to the circus, everyone. It is your ringleader, Brad Joker 1971, and today I know these have been out for a little while. I'm late, I know, but we're doing some trailer reactions. I'm gonna do both of them in this video, reaction and kind of breaking it down a little bit. I'm not near as good at analyzing and breaking down trailers like other creators are, but I try my best at it. And that's what you're gonna get is the best I can do with this, the best of my ability. So, um, I've watched both of these, but I don't remember them. It's been I know the second trailer came out not too long ago, but when it's something I'm like really excited for, which I'm rambling on for a minute, but when it's something I'm really excited for, I tend to forget everything I've seen prior. I tend to forget everything. Okay, without rambling out of the way, let's get into the first one.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Definitely not the Freddy's I remember.
You're thinking of the franchise location. This is the original. Nobody's been here for decades. Some little girl got murdered here. Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
So this is what it's like? Being normal?
I think we've come pretty far, considering what we've been through.
How's Abby?
Some days she's good. Some days she misses her friends.
This story that you're gonna fix those animatronics? It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Abby, help us. Come find us. I will show you the way.
Oh no.
They're out there, Mike.
Where?
Everywhere.
Where are you gonna run to? I'm not done with you.
There's no way that'll work.
Holy crap! I haven't seen this trailer since it came out, but this one came out. Oh, it's like I think it was August or September when this came out, if not earlier. But initially, when they announced they were doing Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I was already like, "Let's go! I'm here for it. I'm excited." Now, there's quite a few things that I caught in this trailer. So we immediately at the beginning we have God, that's fuzzy crap. Whoa. Anyways, at the very beginning, we have this van. This van reminds me of uh the very like small glimpses I've had of Secret of the Mimic game, but it kind of reminds me of me starting the van there. Now, next thing I caught on to.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Shut up. Anyway, was the look of this one. This one obviously is gonna look different because it's a different location, but it looks small from the outside, at least from the angle that we get to see it at. And uh coming to find out that this is the original um Freddy Fazbear location, not the original Fredbear location, the original Freddy Fazbear location. After they became a corporate entity, the was it Fazbear Entertainment LLC? Because I know the very original location was Fredbear's, and it was only Golden Freddy and Golden Bonnie. But
Definitely not the Freddy's I
yeah, it's definitely not the phrase you remember. Let's see, back up just a little bit.
This is the original.
So, oh,
Nobody's been here for decades.
damn you.
Nobody's been.
So, we have the carousel that we see in the second game. I can't really tell much besides that only because that's lit up. Everything else is kind of dark.
The
But
original.
we have this like bridge water area that we never actually see in the game. We have all the puppets around, which I just noticed this just now. I've not noticed it in any other time I've watched this, or yeah, I just noticed it. That we have all the puppets on the wall here, and I think that's one hanging right there.
Nobody's been here for decades.
Balloon boy. Balloon boy, you creepy bastard. No, gosh dang it. These go by fast. So we have some sort of like Pirates Cove sort of thing. This this makes me think about maybe I think a little bit of Captain Foxy from Help Wanted, and quite a bit of the Kids Cove area in Security Breach.
Some
So they're all covered in plastic, so it seems like it's been out of business for a while. Like we're not, and the same with any of these games, we're not taking place at the same time as the games. It seems like, and she says some little girl got murdered here. Um, I don't, and correct me if I'm wrong. Always correct me if I'm wrong, but obviously correct me nicely. You can add a little bit of roasting. It's okay. But from what I remember, the only two, three little girls that I remember being killed in the games was Susie with the original missing children's incident, uh, Charlotte, yeah, Charlotte and game, Charlie in the books, but Charlotte, uh, it was Charlotte in, I believe it was, I think the, oh, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. I believe, I believe the cutscene when we actually see it, I believe, is it Pizzeria Simulator that we see that? Yeah, because you have to play the security puppet. But I don't think we really actually find out, to my knowledge. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. To my knowledge, ever figure out where that actually took place at, what location that took place at. That might have been this one, the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 location, which I think is what Scott is trying to imply with all the puppets around, all of that. So that could be a very good possibility, and I really wouldn't have a problem with it. One, because it's his story; he can do whatever the hell he wants, and excuse me, just the fact that uh, if if I remember, obviously Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was all about the puppet. All about the puppet. It was one of the two new characters, but the more mysterious one out of the two. And so I think uh so yeah, I think it's a possibility that it happened at this location. But then we also have Cassidy, who is in Golden Freddy, and again, to my knowledge, you can always correct me, but I don't think we ever actually figured out where she was, what location she was killed at. It's always the one you should not have killed. We also remember there are two spirits in Golden Freddy, which I know Cassidy. I do not remember the other one. But yeah, so I think the other one's Crying Child from the Bite of 83, but I don't remember. I'm a little rusty on my knowledge. But anyways, keep going.
Little girl got murdered here.
Oh, Prize. So this should be around Prize Corner. I think we try to back it up a little bit. See what I can get. So it looks like this is around the Prize Corner. The music box isn't there anymore.
Did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
It's down in this like storage room now with all these cogs around everything. For some reason. I'm gonna say now, one, she's crouched down, so she can be looking up regardless, but I think the puppet is gonna be tall as crap regardless. It's gonna be tall. But I'm also super excited to see what I'm pretty sure it's gonna look the same as in the game. As in Final Fantasy Freddy's 2 game, not the security puppet we see in Pizzeria Simulator. But we will find out. But I'm excited to see the puppet regardless. So we're at some Five Nights at Freddy's themed
So this
party.
is what it's like?
Some kind of like carnival or something. Five Nights at Freddy's themed. Now, what point in time? Who knows? Who knows if that first event with that group of teenagers is taking place in the same kind of modern time that we're in with Mike and Vanessa. I don't know. I don't know, but we will definitely find out, and I am definitely so excited. Now, it looks like Mike and Vanessa are on a date.
Being normal?
I think we've come pretty far, considering what we've been through.
And there's still iconic shot from the first movie, which is fantastic.
How
And Spring
does
Trap
that
again.
be?
Some days she's good.
Now, my question is, she has to be talented as hell. I'm not good at robotics, but to build this.
Some days she misses her.
Now, my question is, which I think might be answered, and I think I might already kind of know, is did she I don't think she fully I think this is a kit of some sort. I don't know, but it seems like she very desperately wants to get back to her friends.
Friends?
Because, as we have found out, which I kind of figured, the animatronics are not inherently bad. They were twisted by Afton's delusion that he forced upon them. And thinking about it, and not thinking about it, but looking, I think this is the only shot we get of Torchica without her beak until the movie comes out. Because I don't remember there being any shot of her with her beak off, like it is in the game. Then we have Toy Bonnie, the original gang, and Vanessa. And we have a Freddy down here. I have no idea.
This story that you're gonna
Holy
fix those
crap.
animatronics?
And then we have, I think this is new. I really think it's new. The Faz Talker, which as of right now, I don't think I really know what that's supposed to be. For now, besides talking to the animatronics, besides that, I've got no idea.
It's only giving her false hope.
Can any of you hear me?
Okay, hold on. I want to go back for a second.
Hear me?
Now, is that the same house from the first movie? Again, from what I remember, don't quote me on any of this. I don't remember. I don't think we ever actually saw like a full wide shot of the outside of their house. And so I don't know if this is I don't know, and I'm reaching here. This is reaching now. I don't know if this is uh Mike and Abby's original house from the first movie or if they moved in with Vanessa. I don't know.
Abby.
And I have to say, I love that it's the same voice from the Save the minigame in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Oh, I love it.
Abby. Help us. Come find us. I will show you the way.
And now she's at the original location, as it said. And there's Toy Chica. Got Mike. There looks like another drawing of some sort. Is that DJ Music Man back there? I can't tell. For me, it's too blurry to tell what it's supposed to be.
Oh no.
And he's dead. That looks like Mangle. That is my thing is why are they roaming out of the pizzeria? That's my question. Now, I will say, when I originally watched the first movie, I had in my eyes found some connections between the first movie and the Silver Eyes trilogy, the first book, the Silver Eyes. And one specific one that I remember every time is at the end of that movie. Because in the original Five Nights at Freddy's 1 game, we never hear or get mention of Springtrap. We hear mention of this previous employee with the missing children incident, but we never hear the name Springtrap. We never see it. Never see him. So, the end of that, in different parts of like after using a fake name, lines up with the book, except for in the book he was just the night guard for the mall that was built, I think over top of the old location. But anyways, he uses a fake name, and at the end of both the movie and the book, he gets spring locked and then dragged to the back room by Freddy and the rest of them. That is not something that's something that happens in the books. So I believe we're getting a more finished story, what he actually envisioned when he started, I think. A little bit. But
They're out there, Mike.
Now, look at that. That is the puppet's hands. You cannot tell me otherwise. It is not the puppet.
Where?
That looks like Toy Freddy. That looks like Springtrap. That looks like this is going to be a blast in the past because nothing's dusty It looks pristine and clean. This looks like it's going to be a flashback to them getting killed. And something tells me that's not. Okay. If this ends up being the puppet, then I might have to disagree a little bit. Only because Scott had already shown us her death in the games, already had shown her death. She died outside of the building. And he was not in the Springtrap suit. So this might be a completely different kid. But I don't know, and we're gonna find out.
Everywhere.
Whoa, wait, I didn't. Whoa. Wait.
Everywhere.
Give me like 2 seconds. I have to get that in a shot.
Everywhere.
Holy crap. I did not notice the very first time I watched this that the puppet is right there. Well. Wait. But you grab with the sharpener, not the knife. That's gonna be brutal. So we got. That's a pretty kind of piss poor Bonnie, but not gonna mention much about it. Foxy. This seems to be like some Finance of Freddy's themed, like, whole carnival or something. Because there's Finance of Freddy stuff everywhere. And again, begs the question, when does this take place? Because if the Finance of Freddy's location has been run down for years, why is there a whole carnival for it?
Where are you gonna want?
Go back. Hold on.
Where are you?
Oh, that's Vanessa, and I guarantee you that's Balloon Boy because of the spinning head. And also, I want to just go back for a second.
Where are you gonna want to?
That does not sound like Matthew Lillard. Who is saying that? Is that because I know we'll see in the next trailer? I'm not going to spoil it yet, but I don't know because he hasn't, to my knowledge, been actually mentioned all that much. But it is a kind of a surprise character that we finally have a face for, and played by an actor who is reuniting with Matthew Lillard after. I don't think they've been in a movie together since Scream. And you might know who it is if you watch scary movies like I do. Okay, so moving back. So this looks like an earlier. This looks like we're gonna have some flashbacks of some sort because he is not spring locked. The suit is not torn up. I don't know why I'm doing with my. There is no spring locks. The suit is not torn up. It's not beat up. It's not falling apart. This was like a fresh suit, and the building doesn't look run down. Doesn't look run down either. And so something is telling me we're gonna get some flashbacks. How many I don't know, but we're gonna get some flashbacks. And so
I'm not done with you.
okay, we're gonna street track this a minute. Where is she right now that just happened?
I'm not done with you. I'm not done.
Okay. Why the eye patch? Wait. What? I'm so confused about the eye patch part here. Why do you have an eye patch? I don't know. I don't know what the eye patch is for, but I'm still just. Who is this voice?
I'm not done with you.
Wait a minute. Oh crap! I gotta wait a little bit.
Done with you.
So he like pulled. Oh crap! Sorry about that. He like pulls a teacher through a door. That one was Balloon Boy. Now I must say, I really enjoyed the long hallway with the flashlight. That is part of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now I don't know what any of these are. Are there books, binders down there, or something like that? Again, we have that picture there, so that might be where he says "Oh no" from earlier. And one, why is he even at? Why? I can't speak. Why is he even at this location for? That's my question. And then I'm thrilled that we get the Freddy mask, even if it's just for a shot, a scene or two. I'm perfectly fine with it as long as we get a little bit of action with it,
There's no way that'll
and we
work.
do. He also, I want to say, Wither Chica was absolutely amazing, and Wither Bonnie. But I just gotta say, like, every one of the animatronics look amazing. They look phenomenal. Now, quick transition. Ba-doop, ba-doop. And so, final thoughts on the first trailer. Still amazing. It immediately pulled me in again, even though I was already gonna watch it after they announced it anyways. But this made me it made me excited. Made me excited now that I'm remembering. But it made me excited. Which leads me to this one. This one. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember for a minute. Uh we're rewatching and I'll remember it.
So you wanna tell me about your bad dreams?
It's always the same.
Your dad. We're never gonna be able to move forward until you deal with some of the mess you left in your head.
My father was a monster. You know that.
Everyone called it an accident, but it wasn't until years later when those 5 children went missing that I knew she was murdered by him.
Are you ever gonna go back to Freddy's, I mean?
I think my sister is here.
Where are you gonna run to?
What do they want with my sister?
Half of this town will be dead by morning.
Nope, shut up. Okay. Now I remember this trailer and I remember it made me that much more excited. And first off, Blumhouse still doing amazing work and their dedication to accuracy and working with the creators of these franchises to make sure they come out as best as possible. You know, with Five Nights at Freddy's. Now coming up with Phasmophobia. And just their dedication to you know uh again to being accurate to what is I'm jumbling over my own words. Being accurate to the games and and just their dedication to the fan base as well is just impeccable. And the fact that they have gone with the top of the line in animatronics and in special, not special effects. I think special. I don't know, but the Jim Henson Company and the animatronics just even with the first movie blew me out of the water. Holy crap, blew me out of the water. So, and seeing the toy animatronics and the very glimpse of the puppet, oh, I'm super excited. Super excited. But first off,
So you wanna tell me about your bad dreams?
no, it starts with him asking about her bad dreams.
It's always
So
the same.
apparently, there's a lot of bad dreams. Locks herself in a room.
Your dad.
It seems like their relationship was not a very good one. It seems like she's hiding in his office. Um, what does this go into? And what is he doing? That's scissors for cutting up bodies, not animatronics. Yeah, we have Freddy Fazbear version 3.0. Is this the... Is this the toys? Yeah, top hat staple of any top performer. Is this the... Is this the toy version, I think?
We're never gonna be able to
Again, I pointed those out to myself. It looks like an Eye of an animatronic of Freddy specifically.
move forward
So some tells me the items she puts here, I think, are the items from those missing kids.
until you deal with some of the mess you left in your head.
That or the the diary there, I think, is probably more of just her diary from when she was a kid, from when all this was happening.
My father.
And crap, I should have pointed out before I moved on. The plane that belonged to Garrett.
My father was a monster.
And a badass. Look at that. Oh, in my opinion, Matthew Lillard, phenomenal William Afton.
Monster. You
But he's no stranger to playing killers and hiding in plain sight. I mean, if any of you have seen Scream, you know that he is no stranger to hiding in plain sight as a killer.
know that.
And I remember in an interview he said he was excited to get back into the horror genre after, I think, being away from it for so long. Because I don't remember the last time he made a horror movie. But he said he was excited to be a killer again and to get back into it. But bravo. Now this is older. Because again, the suit is not beat up. Everything still looks clean and undusty.
Everyone called it an
I think this is Charlotte.
accident, but it wasn't until years later.
Now, this is what I was talking about. Skeet Ulrich. Him and Matthew Lillard reuniting in a horror movie. Pretty much since Scream. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And Should I just go ahead and say it? Little bit of a spoiler warning, but you can look it up too. But this is Henry.
When those 5 children went
Is this a photo that he has in his office?
missing. But I knew she was murdered by him.
That's the same girl from the picture. And that's okay, okay. This got me thinking now. Is that Cassidy? Or the boy inside of Golden Freddy? And then because I don't think we see either of the ones from Golden Freddy. Either of the spirits in Golden Freddy actually get killed. And then Charlotte gets killed for finding him.
Are you ever gonna go back to
Oh,
Freddy's?
yeah.
I mean,
Okay, now we get a better look. And again, to me, this looks kind of small, but it's the original location, so can't expect a big location out of it.
I think my sister is here.
Dang it, go back. We see he's got. I don't even know where this came from, but he's got one. Okay, we can see a little bit more. There's a glowing head over here. Oh, we find Balloon Boy where he's actually standing. There's not much else around besides still the checkered floor. Besides that, not much. Got Torchica again. They're in that location. They hear that. And they're sitting there thinking, what the hell was that?
Where are you gonna run to?
Okay, I don't. But again, amazing.
What do they want with my sister?
Let's see if I can get a good shot. That's about the best I can get. Toy Freddy with red eyes. Okay. I'm remembering one thing they changed in the first movie. Where the original glow of the eyes were supposed to be red because Afton was controlling them. Now this one, the toys, I can see being red because in the games they're supposed to have facial recognition software that they hate adults. So I can see how that can be used to kind of I don't know I don't know to kind of portray their anger like when they see an adult. So even if there's an adult like off screen somewhere or something, you see the red eyes, there's an adult somewhere. So it's something like that.
Half of this town will be dead by morning.
So now hold on. Who is this? I don't know who this is. I've not looked up the cast. I only know about Skeet Ulrich being Henry from a TikTok of, I believe it was him and Matthew Lillard at like a Comic-Con or something talking about it. My question is, who is this? And obviously we are going to find out. Hold on, that's going to be brutal as hell. With that... Oh, crap. With just the sharpener of the knife set, not even a knife, that's going to be brutal. And we've got Chica, Toy Chica, but the beak is still on. Does the beak ever come off? Oh. Okay, that is definitely Mangle, as we saw. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. Okay. I thoroughly enjoyed both of those. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Um, with that being said, I thank you for watching. And not too long after this video is out, there will, excuse me, be a surprise Friday Night Freddy's video. And that I actually kind of recorded before this. But that's besides the point. I thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.